Hey, hello, guys. This Stuart Belfire, Absol Dark X here, and we are back. We are back at it again with another scary story. Yes, so we are back at it again with another scary story, and so sorry, sorry that I've been barely making and uploading any videos. It's just been so focused during school, and just knowing that there's only 1 month left until 1 month left 1 month left until my final exam. Until there's only like weeks until my final exam has come. So I'm not. So I'm kind of. So I'm worried about my final exam. Like I don't know if I don't know I have, whatever it takes to pass the final exam, so I can pass ninth grade and move on to sophomore year. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just focusing about my final exam, but yeah, which is something you guys don't want to know. Which is you guys are not interested to know, but I am back at it again with another scary story, and this time introducing Keyhole, was a creepy story about a man who stayed in a strange hotel and encountered something very odd indeed. Hmm. I could tell that this story will be based on this one scary story that I've once heard, watched about years ago, where it, I don't know what the story is about, but all I know is that the title, that the story is called White with Red. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. That's titled White with Red. But it's kind of, oh, and also so that's the video that I've watched from. Never mind. Yeah, all I know is that I've heard the story, and that it's called White with Red. but oh but without further ado, let's go on. Let's go. Let's get on with the story. So I don't have pretty much I don't have anything else to say but to get this started with. So this is Keyhole. Enjoy. The curtains rises on the theater of the abyss. A man went to a hotel and walked up to the front desk to check in. The woman was at the desk gave the woman at the desk gave him his key and told him that on the way to his room there was a door with no number that was locked, and no one was allowed to in there. Especially no one should look inside the room under any circumstances. So he followed the instructions of the woman at the front desk, going straight to his room and going to bed. The next night, his curiosity would not leave him alone about the room with no number on the door. He walked down the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, it was locked. He bent down and looked through the keyhole. Cold air passed through it. Cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was a hotel bedroom like his, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was completely white. He was, I mean, she was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. He stared in confusion for a while. He almost knocked on the door out of curiosity, but decided not to. he crept away from the door and walked back to his room. The next day, he returned to the door and looked through the keyhole. This time, all he saw was red. He couldn't make anything out besides a distinct red color. Distorted, yeah. But perhaps the inhabitants of the room knew he was spying the night before and had blocked the keyhole with something red. At this point, he decided to consult the woman at the front desk for more information. She sighed and said, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man told her, and he said, and he had, and she said, "Well, I might as well tell you the story. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in that room, and his ghost, and her ghost haunted. But these people were not ordinary. They were white. All they were white, all over, except for their eyes, which were red." Oh, that was quick enough. Yeah, so that was Keyhole, and and I knew it. Yeah, that's based on that scary story I've watched before, called White with Red. Oh, and actually, fun fact, the video I told you that I watched was actually from this Roblox YouTuber called I Charles I Charles 27. Yeah, yeah, that's him. If you guys know him, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, so that was Keyhole. So yeah, might as well just end the video here, since this story was not very long, but it's just really short story about white with red. Yeah, but overall, this was really a good story and all. I mean, it is pretty short, unlike those other scary stories that I've read that are very short, which a few of them are. But I'm just gonna have to end it off here. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next scary story or riddle or urban legend, etc. Whatever it is, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But overall, just gonna have to end it off here. Sayonara. Later. The curtain falls on the theater of the abyss.